Okay. I was going to give a quick tip to entering into the place of His presence. You know, I have my days where I fight it, and it's almost like just this static in the flesh. I guess you could explain it that way. It's like this hard place, like you can't submit to just resting, or I don't know, finding. Sometimes there's this one chick, she used to give tips about finding your spirit man as you were trying to settle yourself in the understanding of where your spirit man is, and then entering into the place of rest where you're already in Him. Well, He's in you. You're in Him, He's in you. We're a happy family. But, yeah, so, like, I don't know, sometimes that can be a struggle for people. I know it's a struggle for me, and the act of actually resting physically, or it's kind of like the act of faith. Like, if you want to envision yourself breathing Him in, you can literally take breaths in the act of faith to breathe Him in. And in a way that kind of settles your soul in a way, and your body into a physical activity of rest. And then it kind of, I don't know, it settles yourself to be more aware where the spirit man is, and to enter into His presence easier. So yeah, for me, sometimes I'm actively sitting or resting in a place where I'm focusing on Him and I'm breathing Him in. And even stopping, like if you need to do that before you even get into a place of worship or whatever, turn on music and stuff, just settle yourself and wait and say, Holy Spirit, you know, highlight where my spirit man is. And there should be, like, you know, an indicator, and it's usually like in the belly, because it says out of the belly will flow rivers of living water. I don't know other scriptures where it indicates, you know, the spirit man dwells therein. So, you know, settling yourself, finding your spirit man, and just waiting. A lot of times we don't settle ourselves enough just to wait for His presence, or different methods. I mean, you can use methods to help you enter into His presence, or make it more of like a faith act of knowing that He's right here, right now in you, and all you have to do is just actively set your gaze towards Him in a way. And if those faith acts help, then it's fine, you know. Posturing yourself, you see people posturing themselves, that's what it's called. And then also whatever other tools you want to see work better for you. Some people actively, you know, get barrels of wine and they're pouring it over them. You know, this is all an active movement of faith. A lot of what God asked prophets and people in the Bible were to do movements as an act of faith, like, you know, strike the rock or throw down the freaking staff man, or like, you know, an active movement. So anyways, I'm overemphasizing this, but yeah, there's some tools for that, you know, and just creating an atmosphere, and even the word. Like a lot of times, the way I've just been feeling His presence in a magnified way is through His presence, and He'll approach you in different ways. Some seasons, you know, we can kind of get into a method on how we do so, and we never want to approach Him like it's some kind of method, you know. If like your routine's to be like, let's worship a little while, and then it stops working suddenly, then maybe He's overemphasizing something else that He wants you to, ooh, these clouds are bomb right here. Let me see if I can get them. I can't flip my phone though. But for me in this season, it seems like there's been more emphasis where the approach is directly into his word. Because I know he's been like, getting the word. And so that's more how I've been coming into a place with him. And really just getting blasted. And then from there, I'm gone. Like, I'll meditate on a verse or two for like an hour. And I'll just be like, boop. That's where I was. I mean, we were in Colossians 1:26 through 28 and 29 for like the last hour, and I'm gone. But let me show you these clouds, and I'll stop rambling if I can. I'm at work, so that's as good as it's gonna get. You see those clouds? That's some nice clouds right there. Clouds never get old for me. Alright, well, thanks for listening.